the play peaking at this moment, kind of as things are winding down?
It is, but it's also expected. I mean, as we plan our season, you look at the preseason, the first couple of games, and you focus on certain things. But it's normal, especially the way we want to play, that it takes some time. And it is frustrating, 4 games to go. Like Terry just mentioned, at that time, I think in the last 2 weeks is when we can say that we really become a team. You can see the combination on the field, the atmosphere in training and stuff. So
Yeah.
It is. I mean, I would love to now have another 6 months and see what this would mean. But that's the reality of PDL, and everybody has that challenge. The biggest difference being, and that's the place we hope to be next year, that we can bring back a core so they know what to expect, and we just have to add some pieces in. But everybody has that challenge, so
Yeah.
it should not be an excuse.
Anything to add to that?
Absolutely the same type of idea, and definitely also with the ownership of this club, big steps up. It's been quality, absolutely on and off the field, much better than in the past.
Yeah, I must back that up from Jack, because I was in charge of the team last year, and the difference between last year and this year is chalk and cheese. Sid, Jack, I mean, the coaching staff has worked together well, and I've seen the team develop. I mean, we didn't score goals at the end, and that's maybe the last piece of the jigsaw puzzle that we were working on. And I think with that, if we had another 5 or 6 games to go, and we could bring that element in of finishing off the games, it would be the perfect season from where Sid built this embryo and where it is now.
Personnel-wise, how realistic is it for you at this level to be able to keep some of these guys, keep the core of the unit together?
I mean, the hope is that we can help these guys move on and sign professionally. I mean, that's our goal. Besides winning games, if that's the reason why we lose them, we'll be perfectly happy to replace them. At this point, I mean, actually I had a conversation with a player yesterday. At this point, if you go talk to them, they all have the intention to returning. But there's such a big off season that you don't know what's going to happen. So, we keep in touch with them and reach out again, January, February. Hopefully we can keep and get the support of the college coaches that can send their guys back. My hope is that if you look at, the 14, 15 guys that have been the core for us, if we can bring, I think if we can bring half of them back, so you're really only looking at 7, 8 guys out of the 30, I think then you're running a decent setup.
Yeah.
I would absolutely agree with that, because we look at in our league at the teams that are constantly in first and second place, and that's what they have, is a nucleus that comes back every time.
Yeah.
You can build from that.
Just a final note for the people that have supported us along the way here. It's been fantastic, great new ownership group. We've had good support from Mercedes. House of Orange is taken off. So I think not only has there been great progress on the pitch, but I think we're witnessing the birth of a new FCC. Maybe not quite at their level yet, but trying to get to the kind of level and standards that they're setting.
As I listen to you guys kind of describe the setup here, it sounds like, I don't want to say miniature because that could almost be taken in the wrong way, but it sounds like almost a mirror image of what the big club across the river is trying to do.
I think they're copying us. No, I think the vision that FC Cincinnati is putting into place has kind of always been the vision of the Dutch Lions in general, not necessarily maybe Cincinnati, but the general, setup. FC Cincinnati got the right people involved, and it's been fantastic. And yes, I mean, we started off this season with another goal of us was to try to get close to them and develop a relationship there. The reaction we got from FC Cincinnati was, let's date before we get married. Let's move slow. And we've had some conversations, and they've liked what they've seen. They've been very positive. So the hope is now, August, September, start engaging in some more conversations and be like, what can we do to help each other out? I mean, if we can be a feeder program and help these guys move on to FC Cincinnati, I think that would be fantastic.
Is that the
for
goal?
The city. I would think so, yeah.
And I think that's, from your perspective, this is kind of a leading question, but that would seem like a natural fit. I mean, you have this developed program here, and geography, that all makes sense. I mean, Do you think there are
There's another step. There's an immediate step from us to go up into the USL, and hopefully it'll be another step into the MLS.
Yeah.
So they're providing another target and goal for what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
And I've been fortunate enough to have been involved with FC Cincinnati as well. I've done the youth clinics Saturday mornings, and I sit with the players that don't get the dress doing home games.
Yeah.
So I get to see both perspectives, try to make sure that everybody's pretty happy.
And you think this is that's a marriage that could work?
Absolutely, 100%.
Cool. So that's kind of like big picture organizational off the field aims. We talked a little bit about maybe long-term personnel aspirations, keeping a core group together. What will you guys turn your attention to after maybe this time Friday afternoon when the league is